Previously on some of my gaming videos from this decade may have made you miserable. 2013, I was becoming the only cheater in Mother 3 who never once read or abused the actual real cheats. 2014, how to fucking cheat at my own tier list. 2015, I don't believe any one of us was worse than the other, but I don't think I would have been any better without him. Let's see if we healed it all. 2016, of all the 10 minutes of screen time that my dad gets in 9 years of my videos was the rise and fall of my dad. 2020, it's 2020. I fell into my first real depression. Just like the year I forgot every memory from N64 Ocarina of Time. 2003 D tier, and whenever my dryer exploded in 2007. Also D tier. And now, the continuation of Fuck You. 2017. The one thing I remember most in 2017 is in one of Jay's live streams, when he said he admires the way that I make videos enjoyable from nothing, and that I make sure I find something every time I'm recording a game, and I just don't let it go until I give up and end the video. And not every recording has gone smoothly. Some recordings weren't even gone. I didn't even hit the record button. That's why the meme of nobody's gonna be mad if fucking Grow Home Part 3 is missing, and that it's gonna be okay, runs in my mind whenever something goes wrong. But I can only remind myself so many times before it starts to get annoying. And I believe there are only so many videos I made here before it started to get annoying. Looking at every single one of these videos, I would delete like half. Wow, it's like we're back in D tier. The good old days. I only really remember long series that I actually bothered to continue. Little Nightmares, Dead End Road, well, the ending. Life is Strange Before the Storm, Cuphead, but it was more solid. The editing fucks way more. The energy that was lacking in 2014 is more powerful here. I was consistently-ish uploading, and we had some cute moments.
Do you hold on tight to this?
You should.
Going ziplining was one of my favorite travel videos. The ziplines were connected to trees with platforms you stood on, so you could see everyone's reaction as they made their attempt. And that was the best chance to get some videos. I want to record more when I'm out on the road.
Honey, you didn't see that.
What?
You ready?
You called my name?
Oh, oh my god.
And Don't Starve with John. Before I did or didn't make him rage quit stealing his items and burning down a forest with a single lighter. I did still take his items though. I miss these late gaming nights. Even if I wasn't invited, I just joined. They went along with it. The closest I get now is playing Don't Starve Shipwrecked on the Switch downstairs with Vera, destroying the house because I'm irresponsible. Maybe I could recreate the N64 Zelda with my dad picture with me and Vera. But the washer and dryer won't be behind us. That's not faithful enough. And I'd probably erase every memory of the game as soon as it's taken. Just like Ocarina of Time. A tier, 2021. Getting back into gaming, I realized why Mad Father, my girlfriend's favorite series, was loved. And you guys realized that no matter the game, playing it long enough may do some mental damage. And it never takes long to set in. Which is why I rarely record in bulk. But RPG Maker games make up most of my favorite series on this channel. The Witch's House, Mad Father, Mother 3, Destroy the Porn. These games can be so scary or fun within an engine that's so old, because it's the story that means more and lasts longer than the graphics.
Hey Steve, you suck.
I can't even remember what was wrong, but Steven died by falling or whatever, and then he looks up to Pearl in shock, and then just leaving, and we just kept rewinding it.
Hey Steven, fuck you.
And the evidence presents that I have watched Steven Universe before, every single season. Maybe not the movie, but that is because we are behind. But you wouldn't be able to tell by watching me and Robin share our history of Steven Universe trivia that we don't have, as part of our horrendous attempt to rank the characters that I never released. This 2-minute bit of shitting on Steven Universe is more faithful to the show than that garbage.
Hey Steven, I'm gay for your mom.
Video games that cure my bad days was basically my gaming hot takes, such as why West of Loathing won Best Combat Award, why Minecraft won the I Hate But Everyone Likes Award, and why you guys secretly won the Surprisingly Loyal Fanbase Award for staying with me. I never mentioned it before because it was a secret.
What the fuck?
The 1 month that was just Little Nightmares 2. I love when me and my friends get consumed by one game, because then after we record or stream it ourselves, we can see everybody else's reactions. And John was streaming it, but it was kind of frustrating because I could only watch so much of his stream before he made it farther than me. I blame him for being such a speedrunning god, but I can also be blamed. Editing the Ryan and John Rage compilation almost started my manipulation arc, because it was supposed to be Ryan Rage, John Rage, Ryan Rage, John Rage. But most times, John would die like twice at one part, but then in between, I would die like 6 times. So when you edit it all together, John dies, I die. John dies again, I die again. Suddenly John's 30 minutes deeper, cuts back to me, I'm left behind to die, still struggling at the first section for the next 4 tries. So I almost just deleted most of my deaths and tried inventing more of John's, but I gave up.
I am so fucking done. This is fucking stupid.
For Robin's birthday, I edited Robin playing Zero Wing into Robin's Raging Birthday remix for her birthday. But we might get a return from Robin with some new rage. The nostalgia kind of rage, because apparently Zero Wing released recently, and Robin made the mistake of telling me about it. So maybe someday I'll get her to stream it when we're in Discord.
Oh, okay.
I think the last third of the year is when my most exciting videos have been made. Fall hits and it's just the coziest. My birthday and Halloween's getting closer, and the spooky scary sweater weather just puts me in that mood for comfort content to end the year on. Like rage games. I raged in The Occupant, which is like the snail story where it starts on the other side of the world and slowly makes its way towards you to kill you. But you're in a hotel taking forever to unlock every floor because the items 1. Gradually spawn in the worst places and fucks you over. 2. Can only be carried 1 at a time because the game made you a weak boy. And 3. The snail is a scary monster. Oh! Ah! Unplugged cords. I raged and overwhelmed because the difficulty dominates over anything else so much that you couldn't tell if someone or me was good or bad at the game because it's just so crippling and corrupt to its core. Just for a little bit. Ah! And this is where it really begins, where every video is like a special, and they have more memorable moments in them than ever. Like the feeling that I'm sabotaging myself with every new video being this massive project, only because I want to push myself creatively, and YouTube wants to see how much we can take mentally with following the algorithm, because if I don't, they might come after me, or not come after me, because they won't recommend me. If I don't follow them, they'll follow me by making sure everyone else stays away from me. You guys are getting my notifications, right? 2018, a year with the most amount of my favorite gaming moments and collabs. 2003 was gonna have some of those, but then my N64 Zelda Ocarina of Time memories were stolen from me when I was 3, where I probably died a lot and never finished the game. But nobody's confirmed that, so I probably crushed it. But with every year you truly reflect on, you'll realize you did something dumb. And for 2023, I think it was that segment. I'll just delete that. Even though now I might not get away with a 50-episode series run by me ever again without it becoming unhinged, I think Mother 3 was the beginning of me becoming comfortable recording long playthroughs.
Looking at this present will waste oxygen. Ah! No, 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 no.
My mind was just behind on that one, and I was scared, and it took me a while. What my mind wasn't behind on, but still fully aware and scared of, is that I sucked at games. Took me 6 months to beat Cuphead. I would say the rage was fueling me to get through the game, but no. My rage fueled me to destroy my wall. That's all that did. But whenever I recorded enough progress to end the video, I think that fueled me more to edit like a madman, so I could take a couple days away from it. It was the beginning of me in the Strange Terror games for like 4 episodes, and then nothing for 7 months, until the real party started in oh right, this is a ranking video. It's supposed to be a secret. And then I learned that the Dave Microwave community loves to eat up every new reaction of every new game every Dave ever makes. Ever. And it's adorable. Someone like me who has tier maker madness should rate every game he's ever made or something. I regretted that entire thing as soon as I began it. If I'm just in tier maker mode endlessly, I'm just sending myself down the rabbit hole. Just like the research I did for the final iceberg story. And that was an A tier rank Ryan Unhinged moment. I'm gathering all of them so I can rate them. That one I'm a little more serious about.
There's something inside the ship! There's something in the ship! There's something in the ship!
Yeah, we gotta we're literally drowning! What is this?
Why is nobody fixing?
Jesus Christ.
I can't fix, I only have a sword. Get to the fucking
Where's
room.
the
Where's the bottom?
I can't believe how long We Need to Go Deeper lasted. I was sure I'd get one of them to rage quit on me, but they were brave to not get rid of me. And I guess it didn't get as bad as it could have been if it was just a rage and not a quit.
Oh, these fucking planes, man.
Yeah,
I
just
wanna hate
fucking
them,
flying.
but
What the fuck's
I'll
with
miss
that?
them.
Life is Strange was a beloved movie, game, and series to record for its cringe and edgy raging anime main characters with superpowers until they brought in religion and I lost interest. You can't take these games that seriously, or you'd just be miserable. At least for me, it's not that difficult to shut my brain off and shit on everyone endlessly. Just depends on how mentally drained I get near the end.
We can't enjoy our time by the fight. Who's laughing?
My memory of us gave me strong Valiant Hearts vibes, which is good because I never got to play that game, which sucks because I love that game. It goes back to 14-year-old me not being good at appreciating things fully, so I'm glad this game was made when it was and I could feel like I accomplished something. And I really went hard with the thumbnails. The game is red and gray, but mostly gray because red is rare because the Grey War in the red and gray game doesn't want them to be together. Just like the two best friends the system's trying to separate. And even more just like the real red and gray world that wants me to stop with these rankings. Part 8, Part 6, Part 3, Part 5, Part 1, Part 2. God damn it, I didn't scroll down enough. Part 7, Part 4. Part 4 sucks because it's not red and gray. I'm sorry. There was a war going on, and my brain wasn't in the best shape to make thumbnails. And nothing else was more important than getting Red Girl and Grey Boy back together again anyway. Except Unfend.
My wet, sticky footsteps.
The anime love story with time travel and jump scares where you become a
Scientist. This is gonna be like Mama.
I love giving small, random indie games a chance and then seeing it explode on my channel. And the series to end the year on.
Will this one open? It won't open. Okay. Items!
The Witch's House Drunk, where every time I died, I either took a sip or shot of Fireball, depending. Because 1, to make the least amount of people mad, I did the dumber the death, the bigger the sip, to make it spicier. And 2, I was learning to hate Fireball.
Oh snap, running. Oh my god. Oh.
And the last 3 videos hit different. Driving down to Pennsylvania and meeting Jay and John. From when I first talked to them in 2015 until I met them, those 3 years felt like such a long time, and like it was never gonna happen, even though we all believed it would one day. And now 2023's here, and it's further away from 2018 than 2015 was. And it's crazy they only live 7 hours away, so now any weekend I have nothing going on, I could technically drive down and visit them whenever. Just simply sleeping over at a friend's and getting to make dumb videos out of whatever our brains collectively shit out really makes me miss being there. 2022 is next, so I'll just recap the entire segment with the entire segment. 2022. Sack of shit. The boner. Dummy. S tier. 2019. There's so much to unpack, and not just what was in those boxes behind me before I moved out. Being the last year making videos in my old bedroom makes it the most memorable and meaningful to me because it was right before the timeline split in two, and we got the bad ending. 2019 was this generation's Y2K, except much worse. But I was 2 months old when 2000 hit, and it didn't bother me. But let's go back to the beginning.
Run till you die. Squid consumes you. Sketch from the deep. Death is now near. Whoa.
Strange Terror from the Deep and its very loyal fan base was exploding on my channel, especially whenever I messed up. What might have turned into backlash was you guys just believing in me and being by my side through every mission I died in.
Finn's tent. Finn? Who the hell is Finn? I thought that said condom waffles. Oh man.
Recording longer videos for more Life is Strange 2 was a good outlet to get my sass out and build my unhinged arc the longer it goes on. Mostly because recording long enough just becomes mentally draining for me. I'm getting there recording this right now. The end is so close.
Like, hey, carry any more stuff? Do you want to throw something away? No. Then, give up the rotten eclair? No. Then, throw something away? No. Then, give up the rotten eclair. This is amazing.
I was making new memories of Mother 3 by revisiting old save files and wherever they took me on my very real Game Boy Advance emulator. And now you get to choose between a 2014 and 2019 playthrough. There were so many times when the channel was in a good groove and it was just a solid brick wall of good videos. The Black Mirror fan game based on the Shut Up and Dance episode. Scariest moments of The Beast Inside featuring a lantern companion.
I ran out!
Dark Deception and when it turned into Craven Manor for a second.
Watching the Watchers. Ah! I'm dead!
To avoid.
Ending up dead a million times is what Baldy was responsible for. But for my butthole getting jump scared on my birthday,
Baldy bash of greatness.
that blame goes towards whatever room was set on fire while whoever the fuck recorded the... It's way scarier because I've never recorded anything while on fire before, but we have had a house fire. I was 7 when 2007 hit, and it did bother me. Remember how many 2 letters followed by 1 number and that 1 letter followed by 2 numbers I lost? MP4, PS2, N64, DR2. That one was the dryer. And in November, I made a switch and was trying new things. Carrying on. Venom and Yarny's baby.
Was someone trying to contact us?
Please, please help. Oh my god.
Hello?
My name is Emily.
You're not coming through clearly.
Hello?
My cafe's 6-year anniversary reading reviews.
Water heater and water softener system.
Let's talk about that.
Here's the problem. It's a washroom. Any malicious individual can mess with that. Can't wait to come back.
Well, that was abruptly placed.
And Scary Godmother 2, the scarier sequel.
But alas, his dastardly plan.
I'm gonna shit in every room. What the fuck? They're actually getting torn up about this.
If I got to relive a year, not because it was bad, but just to relive it again, it would be 2023. Because fortunately, we're 13 minutes into this video, but unfortunately, this series took 7 months into this year to end, so god damn it. But within these 7 months, where does 2023 go? Well, I'm editing Curdy Birdie's Dead Space remake playthrough, if they ever get here. He's supposed to send me the recordings through email, but that's all my inbox has been filled with is Dead Space. Actually, it's exploding all the time, because I never check it. But now I am checking it regularly, even though Curdy Birdie's playing this game with me and making me paranoid for months. Just like the Dead Space remake and original that I've never played before. I guess there's nothing else. 2023 D tier. I have like this little segment written about you in a Google Doc. I should, yeah, I should record it. It's like a little hit piece on you about how you were gonna record Dead Space.
He keeps promising a Dead Space episode. He won't record it.
Yeah.